Hello everybody, the one here. Today we're gonna make a video about doing 5 mass run World of Warcraft. I do apologize to my subscribers and followers. I know you all come from Albion, but now I'm playing World of Warcraft. I took a break from Albion since the game became stale for me and there wasn't much to do. So I will understand if you guys don't want to keep watching or you're gonna leave or unsubscribe. I do understand. I will appreciate those that stick around. um, let's get it started. So at the beginning we go to the door to try to, we're gonna kill these guys here, so when we come back around we have an easier way in and we don't have to stop or waste time with them. In doing it this way, you save a little bit of sanity because as soon as we go and kill captains, we're gonna recover sanity. So we want our sanity to drop a little bit low. We grab the chest around the area so we don't have to backtrack too much. We came here to the room to kill Nattles. Nattles will give us a buff if some of you don't know what it is. Now we're gonna go upstairs again, having the same idea in mind to waste a little bit of our sanity, so when we kill the captain, if I come this way as well, trying to find chests. Usually there are chests around here. Those mob, they took me out of invis. I just hook and vanish. I don't want to waste time with them. These tentacles right here, they're kind of annoying, but I find out that if you stick in front of them really close, they don't go underground. Here, we're gonna fight the captain, the first captain that gonna give us sanity. I have all the talents from Mother, so that give me 200 sanity. Here you gotta focus these Dominator guys, because if they get the cast off, they stun you and they can make your life a little bit hard. We're gonna take advantage of the proc that we have from the Gift of the Titans. So we clear all this and then we're gonna go backtrack and talk to the NPC that we need to talk to start the event here. If you see me, I don't mount much because I don't think it's worth it. I just speed through it, take my time. If you're new to doing 5 mass, the key word is being patient. Take your time. If you already have all the talents and you struggle still to do 5 mass, think about pacing your time, like taking your time, thinking what you're gonna do. Here again, we got one of those Dominators NPC. We're gonna hard focus that guy. We don't want that guy to stun us. When you already have all the talents from Mother, sanity is not much of an issue. You usually don't even use those orbs. The only issue in the 5 mass is those mobs that they one-shot you. They don't really one-shot you, but they put you in situation where you die quickly. Here we open the door and we're gonna kill Misha. So we get a little bit of sanity back, and also that saves you a little bit of time because the RP on that previous boss takes a little bit to activate the boss. And again, we are not that worried about sanity. We're just trying to make it as efficient as possible. Here you see me popping cloak because, you know, Blizzard style, they always lock you down. The only mechanics that they seems to do or add for difficulty is just mess up with your mobility. You know, when that thing is coming up, by just looking at your screen start going black. That's when you know those things are coming back. Also, you usually the exit of those things usually is in your back. Here on this boss, you can usually LOS this ability, the Void Torrent, if you go behind that rock. But since I'm not worried, I didn't LOS it. But if you don't have all the talents from Mother and you want to be as efficient as possible, you might want to grab pots, which I done. The pots from those that appear in the corner. Also, you can try that trick there, LOS in that guy. Also, cloak work to avoid that mechanic as well. But this guy is mostly for people that already have all the talents and they still struggle to go through. These mobs right here, you gotta be careful with the small ones. The small ones are the one that knock you back, the scraps. Those mobs are really annoying and they can make your life really hard. Again, we're grabbing all the chests that we find in the zones. We don't want to come back and check for the chests. We know that we have enough sanity to go through all the zones. When you are when you have lower spec on the mother talent, yes, you might want sometimes just go through and then at the end, if you see that you have enough sanity, you go back and grab the chest. Also, keeping in mind, bringing a heavy AoE build for these things, as you see the Twilight Devastation just saved me so much time by clearing those ads so quick. It's pretty broken. This mini boss right here is just hard because of the affix that you have in that zone, which is the slow trap, which you could clear with a cloak, but I want to save the cloak. I was trying to save the cloak for later, but there I had to use it because I felt like I didn't want to take those hits, or maybe I just panicked. This one also is pretty dangerous if you don't clear those ads really quick, which I got a lucky TD to clear those fast. They can kill you without you even noticing. They just change knock back, and then they stack those poisons right there. Make your life so hard. Here we're waiting for the Give Us the Titan cooldown, which you can see right there. And also the affix to come back. So we calculated the probability when we kill one of those Rexar ads, maybe we get a proc. We're gonna activate it or just to be safe. But yeah, I could have cleared without orb, but you always want to be safe because this guy is pretty dangerous as well. Well, I think this is the hardest on the zones. There you see why Twilight Devastation is so useful. If you don't have a heavy AoE build, those ads, they can make your life a nightmare. You see, we get out of there full sanity. From there on, I don't think we need to spend any more orbs. Unless it's that you want to do one for safety, but mostly from now on, it should be a chill run. when you're flying, you don't lose sanity. That's a good thing. We're gonna grab that chest that we see over there in the corner. I like rogues. Rogues are one of the classes that do these things the fastest, just for the fact that you can skip so many ads that you don't have to deal with them. See, we opened that door before, so we can just go straight through. Now the next captain that is around here, we're gonna skip that one since we have so much sanity. We don't wanna overcap on sanity, so we're just gonna skip it. You can skip it even without a non-invisible class. You can skip it. You just go against the wall and it's easy to go through. This sun here has the same affix as the one before. You got the slow when you move, and also the 5 or 6 copy that surrounded you. This sun you could skip so much more at, but because of the fact that you have that guy helping you out, he gets you in battle with so many ads. Like if you try to skip the first one by just going around, he will get in battle and then you be stuck in battle for the rest of the zone. Again, we're gonna go to the left side first since I find that one is easier and we already by the time we finish killing it, we are not overcapping on sanity. Those tentacles, they take so much time. I hate them. In general, visions, they're not like that hard. They just stressing because you gotta tone your paste because all the affix, all they do is just mess up with your mobility. Mess up your mobility. So this guy, it gets annoying with that slow mobility, as you can see there. It takes so long for me to dodge some abilities. And then you get those ads that spawn. You see me there hooking out of it because I saw like, oh shit moment right there. We got a lucky prac from the Gift of the Titan there. This pack right here, you could skip it as well too, but sometimes I've seen that guy that follow us, he gets in battle with it. So you better kill it before you jump to the other pack. Again, there was there in that pack one of those ads that stun you. You focus hard that one and kill it. And keep going. And I grab again all the chests around here. If you notice, I'll go to the hard zone first because I don't wanna waste one of my, the extra life that you have when you go to 0 sanity or one of those mobs kill you. You got the extra life. I don't want the extra life to pop in one of the easy zone, so I go to the hard ones, try to capitalize on it. This guy right here, he has a pattern. He spit the bloody thing. He spit one first, and then in his next cast, he will do the multiple one. So he alternate on those. No harm. Also keep in mind, bringing a hard hitting single target build and an AoE one will be a useful thing to do. I go with the same one because I'm already used to do it. But that's a useful thing to do. Have multiple sets. Because as an outlaw, you have crappy single target damage. If you notice on my At the beginning of the video, I show you my essences. I went and tried to go full single target. That's why I'm not using Blood of the Enemy. Using Breath of the Dying to try to kill the bosses faster, because that's where Outlaw struggle the most. Again, we have the guy that we reserve here for sanity. If you see, come in handy to do those things if you are floated on sanity, to skip that guy. You can do that even if you start in the route from this zone and then move into the other ones. You just go straight down to kill the ass down there. And this is one of the easiest zones. From now on is just a cakewalk. This guy here, if you have let's say that you're starting to do 5 mass and you don't have maybe not much gear, not much of a, pardon me, not much of the talent from Mother, that guy hit pretty hard. The Void one. You see, some of the officers here, you just ignore them. Like that shadow that was chasing me, if it hits you, it will stun you. But since I wasn't in any type of danger, I just tried to get to activate the trap and just keep going. But in some tricky spot, you have to keep it in mind. Like when you fight in this next boss right here, if one of those hits you, you might get in a change of stun. Because the wave that boss gonna do is a stun 1, 2. Here in this boss, we go in, we just try to dump damage on it. It's an easy boss. He will spawn that kind of like silence where you gotta step on that orb and then you are on silence. Usually he does it in your bag. That's why I just go to a corner and try to get away from the wave. Easy peasy. Grab all the chest. Now we go to the last boss, which is not hard either. There I'm clowning, couldn't get out of that. Again, we skip all these mobs. No need to waste another potion, we're done with this one. We have our extra life. We don't have to pop an orb for safety or anything, since we counting on that extra life. Here, if you want to be safe, you just main focus the art first, because they hit pretty hard. But you see me there using the cloak just to dodge whatever they cast, which is a knockback, I believe it is. Then we just go on in a battle versus troll. You see, I got a little sloppy and too confident, and I'm just losing sanity everywhere. Trying to roll for a better buff, like, and you get the same fucking buff, and then you go. Jackpot. Leroy Jenkins. Now is when I go reckless and I just lose sanity, because I have 5 buff. I'm the king of the hill. And you just go dump. if you have knowledge of multiple specs, it would be nice for you if you just swap on that boss to Assas. Assas does so much damage, single target, that you wipe that boss so fast. That's basically it. Here we're gonna grab our loot. We got crappy loot. You see the piece is 465 is because I did a vision before, but it's clearly 5 masks. I show you at the beginning and I will show you at the end right here. It was 5 masks.